Factor each polynomial on the right, drag the correct answer to each problem. So here we have binomials, and if something is in common with both terms, we can go ahead and factor it out. Now I'm looking at these two terms. We have a 4 and an 8. Well, 4 goes into 8 evenly, so a 4 is in common with the both terms. And x squared and x, there's an x in common with the both terms. So I can take out a 4 and an x. So I'm going to write it like this, 4x. And then what's left over? Well, 4x times what makes 4x squared? Well, that's an x. And then 4x times what makes negative 8x? That's a negative 2. So I have 4x times the quantity x minus 2. And you can just quickly mentally multiply. 4x times x is 4x squared. 4x times negative 2 is negative 8x. So you know this is the correct factor, and it matches up here. Let's look at this next one. A 4 is in common with both, as is an x. So I'm going to take out a 4x. Then what's left? Well, 4x times what makes 4x squared? What's an x? And 4x times what makes negative 4x? That's negative 1. So verify 4x times x is 4x squared. 4x times negative 1 is negative 4x. It means this is the correct factored answer. Straight across there. So look at this next one, negative 4x minus 8. Whenever you have a negative for the first term, you want to take that out as part of your factor. So what else is in common? The 4 and the 8, well, the 4 is in common. And really that's it. There's no x in common here. So what's left? Negative 4 times what makes negative 4x? Well, that's an x. And negative 4 times what makes negative 8? Well, that's a positive 2. So just verify. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times positive 2 is negative 8. So you know this is factored correctly. It matches up here. Now let's look at this last one, negative 4x and a positive 8. Notice there's a negative in the first term, so that comes out, and also a 4 can come out. Let's see what's left. Negative 4 times what makes negative 4x? Well, that's an x. Negative 4 times what makes positive 8? That's a negative 2. So verify. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. So you know this is factored correctly, and it matches up here.